So, hey, Don, how you doing?
Hey, doing awesome, Vic. Thanks for reaching out.
Of course. So, you come in to learn to earn. Did you have any sales experience before?
No, I was a bookkeeper and a massage therapist, so zero
Awesome.
sales background. And I probably would have been done like better in both of those businesses if I did have some sales experience in the marketing that I've learned here.
Right. So you come in to learn to earn, not really understanding like anything sales industry related. How do you feel like it prepared you for where you are now?
Yeah, so I had taken a little bit of training just on how to make calls, like the call for setting appointments in this industry. But other than that, like I had no idea how to even, I was like, I can't get a job. I don't know how to network. Um, everybody seems to want someone with experience, right? And I didn't have any of that. So when I found Learn to Earn, I joined up. It just seemed like, to me, a really good fit because I had a little bit of like, I had my toes in the water. Like I knew this is where the direction I wanted to go in. What I really love in the training, like first and foremost, is the whole mindset piece. Like I had no idea how much like my self-doubt and my fears about, what it means to make money and stuff like that was holding me back. Um, and so working through that mindset stuff was really imperative, still working through it,
Yeah.
but like I put a lot of that to use. And then going through like the interviewing, um like not tips, what do you call it, like the tutorial about the interviewing, that was like, that's when I was really able to get out there and like get the job that I'm in now, that I just started, which is kind of weird. Like I've only like I started Learn to Earn maybe a month ago.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, so I had had a couple interviews before I started Learn to Earn, and I kind of fell flat on my face. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then after I started listening to a lot of like the videos that people post in the group, I reached out to a few folks there for help, like Sam and Hunter, and Thomas is awesome. And just reached out a lot in the community and asked for tips. Then went through the interviewing modules, and the next interview I had, I went in strong, felt like really sure of my, like confident, even though I don't have experience, I was able to talk to like what I could bring to the position. And I was offered the job immediately. And then I was offered two more roles
Awesome.
sequentially for other interviews that I had set up that I got through networking that I learned here as well. So it's
Wow.
pretty awesome.
Wow. So can you speak to the group a little bit and the support? You mentioned it briefly, but can you touch more on the
Mhm.
support of the group and how that's helped you?
Yeah. So people seem to be like really active in that group, just not just like, like JD and you guys, like your team, but like the other members like me that are like trying to learn this industry, trying to develop their career. People are posting like their, just from their own experience, they're posting questions that are really valuable, like maybe a question I didn't think about going into the job, but somebody else posted about, and then I get to read the feedback on that and get, tips that way. That's been really good. I've had some great, like Thomas Kern, he's like, hey, anybody need a chat, give me a call. And I just booked a 45-minute call with him. I wasn't even sure what I had a question about, but I was like, free help, cool. So I reached out and had a great call with him. I had a great strategy session with Sam Dubs just on the phone. And like, I kept waiting for him to drop like a sales pitch on me, like, oh, he's only talking to me to get me to buy something else.
Mhm.
And he totally didn't. It was just like, oh, what kind of niche do you want to work in? What kind of, like, we
Yeah.
totally just like went back and forth, and we probably talked for like an hour and a half. And finally at the end, I was like, are you going to try to close me on something? He's like, that's not what I'm doing. I just want to help. I was like kind of blown away by that. So yeah, I got a lot of great feedback in the group, and I'm still actually really active in that, just to kind of help others too, and try to inspire other people to like keep asking for help and keep getting that guidance, because it's invaluable for sure.
So for someone who didn't understand, like, or didn't have any knowledge or training in the, how to get the job to the sales space, it was very, very small training that you had before you came in. How would you feel like the program itself like propelled you forward at the rate that you're at now?
Oh my gosh. So, that saying, like, you get what you get out of something, what you put into it. Like, I just, as soon as I got into the modules, I was like just right into it, listening, taking notes, there's some great worksheets that really got me thinking about things in a different way, like real solution focused. And so those worksheets really helped me a lot. And then again, just I keep going back to like asking questions in the group. I've reached out to JD, in the group, through actually Messenger, and he's messaged me, and it's like just getting that support and giving me like the tools, but honestly, it's more like the mindset that I can do this. Like, I've got a lot of struggles I'm dealing with, but I see that other people can do this. And if I follow the same process they're following, I can do it too. And that's just like,
Yeah,
that takes it to the next level
it's
for
great
me.
because it's laid out. It's sales foundations laid out,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you've got proof that it works. It's designed to actually help you, and if you follow the steps,
Yeah.
you'll get there. And it's proof because you did it.
Yeah.
Like you said, you get out of it what you put into it.
Yeah. And that is actually one thing I wanted to speak on, is it's like step by step. Like, I've heard people say, oh, you got to think this way, but like, how do you get there? Or, oh, you got to network, but how do you get there? Like, what I love about it is that it's like literally step by step, like follow these steps. And it's not just like what you should do. It's exactly how to do it. And that's what I needed. Like, for sure. Yeah.
So you come out of L2E, you get 3 job offers fairly quickly.
Yeah.
What's next?
Well, continuing my development for sure. Like, I'm learning a ton in this first role. I was psyched to join the mastermind group, the Undeniable Closer Mastermind, because like, even though now I'm working, it's not my end goal. My end goal is to become a coach someday myself, which used to sound absolutely ridiculous when I said that in my head. It was like, that's never going to happen. And now I'm like, I can do this. Like, look at all the other people out there doing this. Like, and that's my dream. I don't have to say no to my dream. I don't have to keep myself small, So I joined the mastermind group so I can continue on this like trajectory into like, what is next? Like, that's a big question, right? Like, anything I want, as long as I kind of apply myself and follow the footsteps of people like you, like JD was a trailblazer, right? Like, he's been doing this 16 years. I can't believe, I've never done anything for 16 years. Well, I did, but I certainly haven't had the success he's had. And to have the kind of success he's had, and he's going to lay it out for me, I'm going to do what he does, because I'm ready for like next level for sure.
So what would be, if you could leave someone who's thinking about L2E right now, and they're watching this and like, oh, should I not? If you could give one nugget of wisdom, what would that be?
I don't know if I have any wisdom. My nugget would be, dude, it's like $97. Why wouldn't you? Like, honestly, because I paid a lot more for another course that I won't go into. And this $97 has pushed me into this new career in a way that I never thought would be imaginable. Like, it's it's worth like so much more. It's worth so much more. And to invest like $97 in myself, like that's, you know, that's a no-brainer for me because I see how you guys have success and I want that success. So it's a small price to pay and it's a huge freaking return on investment as far as I'm concerned.
Well, awesome. Don, thank you so much for talking to me today.
Yeah.
I think it's
Cool.
really important to get your story out there and just say, hey, look, I came from this and now I'm here and now I'm
Mhm.
pushing forward to achieve my dreams. And it's awesome. Thank you so much for your time.
It is awesome. Thanks so much for you guys.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.